Hello everyone and welcome to what will be the final video update of this academic year. I can't quite believe that we're at the point of me being able to say that to you. This year seems to have flown by. We've got so much still to do in the final week of term, but there it is. Three things today. I'd like to begin in a moment by talking about the wonderful series of performances we had last week, Alice in Wonderland. I'll then give you an update on the musicathon that we held earlier this week at school, and then I thought what might be a good use of time to finish today's video is just to run through for you the key events taking place during the course of the next week before the end of term. There's so much going on, and I thought that would be a good thing to do just to wrap the video up for this week. So we'll begin with Alice in Wonderland. I know that many of you were there to see the performance, or one of the performances yourself, and just what a breathtaking series of performances we had. And it really was quite amazing to see our students at their very best. There were over 90 students that in some way, shape or form took part in the performances, whether that be on stage, in the technical side of things, runners, support for the music. It really was a wonderful team effort, and it just goes to show, doesn't it, what our students can do when they have the chance to express their creativity and let their imaginations run wild, which they certainly had the opportunity to do with the plot of Alice in Wonderland. But many congratulations to all of our students that took part. You were absolutely sensational, and it was a pleasure to be able to speak with you and the audience after the opening night's performance on Wednesday, just to celebrate how well you did. So it was a really well done. It would be remiss of me too, in such a public forum that we have on this video, not to give a big mention to the many staff that came together to support the performances. I genuinely don't know how they managed to do it, but it's weeks and months of endless preparations, the rehearsals, the sets, the costume, the design, the music, all of the technical side of things. It really is a wonderful team effort, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, but a big shout out to the staff that took part, and what a credit you were to our school community last week. Thank you so much for everything that you did on behalf of all of us. We'll move on now and reflect on the wonderful musicathon that took place earlier this week on Monday. And again, many of you were there to see this firsthand for yourself, but we had an entire day of our students taking over the Cider Mill Theatre for the duration of the day and into the evening, playing such a range of pieces, some individual, some group pieces. We even spilled out into our main hall during lunchtime as well. And that was all in aid of Project 3580, which I know is something that I'm sure will be familiar to the vast majority of you. And we say a little bit more about that in the written version of this week's bulletin. But the day itself, the event itself, managed to raise, at the time of recording this, over £1,500, which is such a substantial amount of money. That money goes directly to the community in Samuelstown in Sierra Leone, one of the poorest countries on the planet. And Mr. Morland, who leads the school's work on Project 3580, managed to get a video recording of the head teacher of Samuelstown School and his children saying such a big thank you to everyone who donated, students, parents, families, our entire community. And I'm going to pause our video right now and give you an opportunity to hear from the headmaster of the school in Samuelstown.
Yeah, Mr. Neil, in the first place, I want to say thanks to you and of course the projects for what you have done for us. And of course, you people are still in our thoughts of the good things that you have done for us and what you have planned again to come and do for us. So therefore, we really appreciate you, including your colleagues, and of course, also your children that you are teaching there at Camp 10. Because I saw your message this morning that you people will be having a concert. Yes, may the Lord continue to bless you people and help you. And of course, all that you have decided for us, may it come to fulfillment. Of course, as you can see, just a cross-section of the pupils, we have gone through our promotional examinations, and of course, that is why, and of course, as you know, this is raining season, so pupils are not coming to school, regularly, because we have completed our promotional examination. So that is why today, we have a lot of rain. So as you can see, just few of the children are in school today. But notwithstanding that, we appreciate you and say many thanks to you and your colleagues. So pupils, let us say thank you, Mr. Nell.
Thank you, Mr. Nell.
Let's pray to him. Thank you, Mr. Nell. We appreciate what you have done for us.
We appreciate what you have done for us.
We are praying that God will continue to bless you and the projects.
God will continue to bless you and the projects.
So that you can come and do more for us.
So that you can come and do more for us.
We appreciate you so much.
We appreciate you so much.
Our regards to all your colleagues.
Our regards to all your colleagues.
So, Mr. Headboy, you will completely say now.
Thank you, Mr. Nell, for what you have done for us and what you are planning to do for us.
Yeah, so Mr. Nell, thank you. Thank you for all that you have done for us.
Okay, so that's Mr. Nell, that's the teachers and the pupils. On behalf of the students and Samek Town community, I also want to say thank you very much for all that you have been doing for them, for us, especially in Sierra Leone, including Kisi Town and Rokupo. God bless you as we are under the rain. God bless you, sir.
A very humbling video message from Philemon Senisi, the headmaster of the school in Samuelstown. And the money that you very, very generously donated last Monday will go towards creating 7 new classrooms in that particular part of Sierra Leone. So a really tangible demonstration of your generosity and charity. Big thank you to you and also to our fantastic music department that staged the event on Monday. So to finish today's video briefing and indeed to finish the video briefings for this academic year, I'd just like to spend a moment running through some key events that will take place during the final week of term next week. It's all in the written version, but just belt and braces, as it were, just to make sure that you don't miss anything. So on Monday the 15th, we have an event after school for the parents of students currently in Year 10. That is a launch into Year 11 evening. That is in the pack at 6:30. We'd love to see each and every one of you. You don't need to book a place, and we'll see you at 6:30 on Monday. On Monday and Tuesday, we have our sports day. We hope for a fair weather forecast. It's looking not too bad, looking into next week. We hope that stays the case. On Monday, that is students taking part in various different events, just coming out of their lessons. But because of that, they may need to wear their PE kit throughout the day, which of course is fine. And on Tuesday, we have our track events finals. And as you know, from 1 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon, we're all going out onto the field, all of our students, all of our staff, and some of you. And we're really looking forward to seeing 200 parents and extended families coming onto the school site to cheer on your children. So if that applies to you, we will have sent you an email confirming the details for Tuesday. Look forward to seeing you there. We move then through onto Wednesday, and on Wednesday evening we have our junior rewards evening, and again we've got a number of prizes to award, guest speaker. That kicks off at 6 o'clock on Wednesday, and if it involves your child, then you will have received an invite to that event on Wednesday, so we look forward to seeing you there. As far as I know, there's nothing to remark upon on Thursday. We get ready for the final day of term, which is Friday, the 19th of July. It's an earlier finish, so students will leave at 1 o'clock, as is traditional for, I think, most schools in the country, certainly the case at Camden. And that just gives us an opportunity as staff then to say farewell to some of the staff that leave us this summer. But what we are going to do this year is we're going to finish our year with your children, having a whole school assembly in the sports hall. So that will take place from about 12 until 12:30, and that's a great opportunity for me to say a few words to all of the students in our student community to celebrate and award some prizes and reflect upon the year that we've had together this year. So a really nice way, we hope, to finish the year on Friday. So that is it. I'm sure for most of you, I will see you at some point next week at one of the various events. Look forward to doing so. And a massive thank you to each and every one of you for your support for the school this year. Whatever you're up to this summer, I hope you have a really restful few weeks, summer vacation, and we look forward to seeing you back in September. The return dates vary depending on which year group your child is returning to, but that's all contained on the written version of the bulletin. Have a great summer.